everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you my July favourites. So today I want to show you my July favourites, but before I do, if you are new to my channel, then hello and welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and if you like variety channels like this one and you want to see more videos, then I upload every Saturday and Sunday at 7 AM, so please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I just mentioned, today I want to show you my July favourites. So in these videos I like to show you the products that I've bought, and then I like to talk about the places we've been, and I also like to talk about the books that I've been reading as well. I haven't actually got a lot of products this month, and I have started reading a new book as well. You'll be pleased to hear if you watch these regularly. So I'll start with the places we've been, because we've actually been to quite a few places this month. We've been to 3 places. So this month we went back to Barnards Miniature Railway. For those of you that don't watch my channel regularly, we often go to a place called Barnards Miniature Railway, and they have like a little miniature railway that runs round gardens. It's a really nice place to go and visit, and we went there probably last year, and we decided to go there this year because it was their opening day. So they opened up the miniature railway as usual, but they also opened up the garden, and they had their garages open for people to look at the cars and things. It was a really fun day. We all had such a good time there, and it made it a bit more interesting with the gardens being open and the cars and stuff. And the kids were allowed to sit in the classic cars as well. There were loads of classic cars there as well. I will link them in the description box below for you if you want to go and check them out, because it is a fantastic place to go and visit, especially with children as well. So yes, we went there, and then we also went to Little Myles Gardens this year. So I think it's not the Royal Horticultural Society, but it's a society of some sort, gardening society or something. Ask people who have really nice gardens to open them up to the public, and then people can go around and have a look at their gardens. So this year we went to a place called Little Myles Gardens, and it was really great to go there. We have been there before, but Ted was about 3 or 4 when we went there, and this year we got to go, and they give you a board, they give you a little sheet to fill in and stuff for the children, and this year he was able to read all the questions and fill it in himself, so it was really good fun. And I think he really enjoyed it. It was such a good day, and yeah, we enjoyed it as well, and it wasn't too expensive either. It was about £5 for Howard and I to get in, so it was a good day. And again, I will link it in the description box below, but I do have to say that Little Myles Gardens, it's in Ongar in Essex, and it only opens twice a year to the public, because obviously it's somebody's home, so they open it twice a year. So they open it on 2 weekends in June. So this weekend I think it fell on like the 25th and the 31st or something, but yes, it was very good. It was very well done, and we really enjoyed it there as well. And then last weekend, my husband is a massive retro, well, not massive, but he likes his retro games. He's always reading a magazine about retro games, or he's doing something with his retro game cupboard upstairs. I don't know what he does, but he loves it. So we went to visit the museum, the Museum for History of Computer Science. I will link it in the description box below for you. But basically we went to this museum in Cambridge that houses lots of different computers, and it tells you all about how computing started and the science of it. And it was a really interesting day, and it had like every single computer that you could ever imagine in there. It was actually quite interesting. They had my old NES that my brother used to have, a Nintendo NES, and they had Super Mario in there. They had like every computer. They had massive discs on the wall balls, so they showed the size of like hard drives, how big hard drives used to be. So yeah, it was quite interesting. It was a bit geeky, but Ted and Howard really enjoyed it, and you can go in there and you can play on the old consoles as well. So they've got Sega, they've got PlayStation, they've got Nintendo, they've got everything in there that you could ever imagine. They even had an old Game Boy as well, which was quite interesting to look at. The graphics are no way as good as they are today, but yes, we had a really good day there, and again I will link them in the description box below. So that was the 3 places that we visited this month. And then on to products, and as I mentioned earlier, I don't have a lot of products this month, but I have found a few bits that I thought were quite interesting. So the first thing I found, I'll start in the bathroom, is this Ayumi Turmeric and Bergamot face wash. And I've been using this at night time because normally in the shower I just use soap on my face and just wash my soap, but I've been using this at night time, and then I've been putting my cream on before I go to bed, and I have to say this is really lovely. So it's an all natural face wash, it's cruelty free and vegan, and it's been dermatologically tested as well. And I bought this in Holland and Barrett, and I have to say it wasn't actually that expensive for Holland and Barrett. I think it was $4.99. But it may have been half price, I'm not sure at that time, so it might have been like something like $2.50, but I remember thinking, God, that's really not expensive when I went in there. If I can find anything similar, I will link it in the description box below for you. I thought it would be rather smelly as well, but it's not actually too bad, and it's just like a gel as well when you get it out, and then you just rub a little bit on your hand and it lathers up. It's not like a soap with chemicals in would lather up on your face, but it does lather up, and it does make your face feel really refreshing afterwards, like it refreshes your face. And as you know, I love natural products, and I love having a little hunt every so often in Holland and Barrett for things like this. I think these are really good products, and I'm hoping to see more of them in places like Boots and Superdrug as well. But yes, I thought I'd share this with you. And then on to food items, and I've got about 3 things. Howard, I left to his own devices in the supermarket again, and he found these. Now I've showed you the sweet and salty ones of these, but I thought I'd show you these. These were on offer in Sainsbury's when we bought them, which was a couple of weeks ago now. We have eaten them and they were delicious. We did really enjoy them. So these are the Corners Pop Protein Crisp Sweet Barbecue, and these were so yummy. We had these last night and we really enjoyed them. And yeah, they're gluten free. I don't think they've got any dairy. No, dairy free, no nuts, and they're vegan as well. So yes, if you are a vegan, these are yummy. I would suggest going to get them. I don't often eat things out of packets, but I really like to try things like this. I think these are just something a bit different, and they were a really nice savoury snack as well. So if you're looking for something to nibble, then this might be it. And if I can find this product, I will link it in the description box below for you. I say I don't like packaged food, but then I go and find things like this. So I found these in Sainsbury's as well. I think Howard spotted them first. We were both in there together and he saw these, and I thought these looked really yummy. So these are MISSFITS, and I had the coconut ones, and I had the protein Wonderballs as well. I have to say I actually preferred the coconut ones. They're not too bad. The protein balls had like milk and soya lecithin in, which I thought was a little bit, I don't know, I'm not too sure about soya lecithin. But yes, this one was fairly natural. It was gluten-free and suitable for vegans as well. This one did have whey powder in it, so if you're not so good on dairy, I wouldn't recommend this one. But this one was yummy, I have to say. And these were, again, I think these were half price when I went into Sainsbury's. So again, if I can find them, I will link them in the description box below for you. And then about 6 months ago, I think it was now, Howard went into Sainsbury's and he found bars called pulsing bars. And he found the blackcurrant ones, I think it was. but this time we found these, and this wasn't on offer. This was 60p, which I think is slightly expensive, but this was on offer at 40p. So again, I think they were probably trying to get rid of these, but they are selling them in Sainsbury's, and this is the orange and choc chip one. I haven't had this one yet, but my husband did, and he said it was lovely. Ted and I had this one, and this was really nice. It was such a nice little thing to have. I had it after my dinner, and it was really yummy. Again, these are gluten-free, dairy-free, soya-free, and vegan. So they're like all natural bars, and they're just a good quick pick-me-up. And I thought these are great for the summer holidays as well, because you can put these into like a sandwich box if you're going out somewhere, or you can just keep them in your bag for children as well. And they're not too bad either. They've got dried fruits in them, but there's nothing really. They're just a nice natural bar to keep in your handbag, I think. And again, if I can find them, I will link them in the description box below for you. And finally, I finished this book, The Rules of Life, and it was a very good book. I won't keep going on about it because you've heard about this so many times in about 3 videos before. So this month I have started something called First Bite, How We Learn to Eat by B. Wilson, and I read her Considering the Fork book a little while ago. I did mention it in my favourites video, and this book was really good. I did actually learn quite a lot about not only considering the fork, but the kitchen and everything that happens in the kitchen and how the kitchen evolved and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that I'll learn a lot from this book as well. So this book is basically about how we learn to eat as human beings. When you open First Bite and see science, don't panic. It's a weirdly addictive, intelligent, enjoyable explanation of why we eat as we do. More unputdownable than any notification has a right to be. Everyone should read it, and it might change your life. So yes, it's a very interesting book. I've only just started it, and they've started with babies and how we learn to, and how babies start to learn to eat and things. So I am finding it quite interesting, and it's one of those books that I actually want to go to bed and read it. Don't get me wrong, The Rules of Life, I did want to go and read it, but I did find it quite hard going at times. It's like, oh, do I really have to do this? Can I just not live my life, do you know? But this, I love things like this, and I find this fascinating. So yes, I'm actually going to bed slightly earlier to get reading this book. So yes, very good book so far, and if I can find it, I will link it in the description box below for you. So that was my favourites for July, and that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. What have your favourites been this month? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.